Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott. This is ResortLoop.com, the gateway to the magic. This is the Resort Loop Roundtable. Thrilled to be joined by...
Triangle table.
It's true.
I was just about to say, it's a triangle. Close enough.
Absolutely. And let's see, joined by Rebecca Toon and Brad Coates.
Well, hello. It's been a minute.
It's been a hot minute.
It's
And greetings to all of our Disney fans. We're back.
Welcome, everybody. The crowd goes wild. Wait, sir. There we go. Okay. Enough of that gimmicky stuff. So we thought we'd just kind of restart the roundtable today, but it's been so long. I think we need to catch up with what everybody's been doing, maybe what trips they've gone on. Personally, the most recent thing we did in the fall, and we talked about that on the show, my family in November. We went down for a little food and wine, had a great time. We were just going to be me and the wife going down. And if you heard the story, and then my son and daughter-in-law decided to go. And then my daughter decided to go. So we were all down there. So it was going to be a relatively inexpensive trip with no real dining experiences. Turned out to be lots of Ohana. I think we did a Ohana breakfast. Did we also do a dinner? And we spent more on food than we were going to, but we did enjoy some food and wine also, which was actually going to be the main thing for the plan. The main plan for us initially was to do some food and wine. So.
how amazing. It sounded like you had a great trip too.
You know what? And initially, my son, contacted me myself. He wanted to surprise Dawn on the trip. Said, I just wanted to show up down there. I said, oh, whoa. First, I can't keep that secret. Two, if I could keep that secret, we'd miss out on all the exciting, planning, because it's all about planning to go to and all the things you can do and making reservations and all that kind of thing. So he let me tell her. She was there, very excited. We had a great time. It was a wonderful trip. So hopefully we do, a big family trip like that again.
That's awesome. We actually do have a surprise trip in the works. So, so we're which I can tell you about because I just won't tell my son that was on the round table.
Right. We'll just leave that out.
My son is getting married at the end of August.
Yay!
Congratulations.
That's very exciting. And you know what? He really chose well. She's also a Disney fan. Her family is a group of Disney. They own a DVC. They have been Disney fans their whole lives. And her brother and his soon-to-be wife also work at Disney. So what can I say? I raised him really well.
Yes. He doesn't have to break her in or anything.
That's right. We don't have to explain ourselves.
There's no judgment anywhere. It's fantastic.
No judgment. So his sister and I are actually planning a final Three Musketeers trip for the three of us before the wedding summer. So we're his soon-to-be bride is helping us out and kind of helping do the planning on getting him off of work and things like that. And then we're just going to surprise him with a little Three Musketeers trip before the big day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm going to cry a lot. And I do think my food bill is also going to be large.
Oh, well, that's going to happen. But do you think about it at the time? Absolutely. Fantastic.
Yeah. Other than that, I've been a number of times since we last chatted. Had some milestone moments. I got to ride Dinosaur on the last day it was up, and that was really exciting.
Did you get to see, what was the name of the guy on the show? Was Wallace is his real name? I forget his last name.
Yes. Yeah, I did not see him. I watched all of his stuff, but I did not get to see him. My favorite, though, was the guy who wrote it enough times that he could, and he changed shirts in between every ride, and he sat in a different seat each time, and then he photoshopped all the ride photos together, so he is in every single seat in a different shirt on the ride.
Oh, that is awesome.
It's a really great memento. So that was really fun. And that was a nostalgic ride for me. I still believe in progress and moving things along, but I was a little sad to see it go. It was the first ride that ever scared my children, and I was really excited about it.
Animal Kingdom was a good park for that. Tough to be a bug.
Yes. But excited for bigger and better things. But yeah, that one, it was, the ketchup and the mayonnaise and the mustard lines and sort of seeing all those little hidden things for the last time. It was good.
Awesome. Fred, what have you been?
Very good. So, travel. I will tell you, 2025 was the busiest travel year I have ever had. In fact, I really do want to retire.
Oh.
Because I was having such a good time, and every time I turned around, something was coming up. But for us, it's a little different now because we are complete empty nesters. Now, Tim, you're an empty nester now too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was. I was
And
past tense
And then,
because they come back. I
yay.
don't know if you've experienced that, Brad, but sometimes they come back.
They come back and they bring their furry grandchildren with them.
Oh,
Two furry dogs that look more like mooses, but
Oh,
but no, they don't stay long. Yeah, but we're close. We were only like 6 hours from them, so we get to see them a lot. But so anyway,
mine's back into her bedroom.
so for Carrie and I, the travel this last year and some of this year has been a lot less about Disney and a lot more about the other things that we love to do. Like I'm seeing, okay, so for last year, hold on, ready. I went to Israel. I went to Jamaica. I went to Alaska. I went to do a Moon Palace Resort training in Cancun. I went to Secrets Moshe in Cancun. And what am I missing? There was one more in there. No, that might have been it. Yeah, that's all.
that's all.
Oh, and I did miss it because we are a Disney podcast. I did make 2 trips to Disneyland. So
There you go.
yeah, I went out. And there's like, yeah, I wanted to go out and experience the 70th anniversary. So, and I have extra time off that my wife doesn't have, and I always tend to have a lot more. I have a lot of bonus flight money. So
Wow.
I went out for a quick trip myself. And then a month later, my travel agency reached out and said, "Hey, we're going to do training in Disneyland. You want to come?" And I said, "You better do." So I booked it and I went out with those guys. So, yeah. Twist my arm. So I got to do the 70th twice. But I haven't been to Disney World since 2024. I haven't had the that's the other thing I forgot. Did I say Epic? I went out to Epic.
No, you didn't mention Epic.
Yeah.
Would you think
Actually
Epic?
got a chance with that group, Tim, that went as travel agents and went in before it opened.
Okay.
And so we got to experience it. A lot smaller lines, but not everything was running. So I'm looking forward to going back. Now our big family event, Rebecca, is coming up in June. All the kids and our son-in-laws we're taking them all to Cancun for a week. And then we're already booking our Epic trip for the next summer. And we're going to do Epic in Disney World for the next summer. So,
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Well, don't worry. I have definitely kept Disney World warm for you. I've picked up first lot. I have come up in 2025 for me was just all about coming up with new and inventive ways to go to Disney. I have really reinvented myself. Well, I need to go there because we're doing this and it's on the way. Or, oh, I've got a, workshop down there. Or, oh, you're going to Sebastian, which is not even close to Orlando. It's within driving distance.
Right.
so I'm interested because you've been so many times. Tim, you've been once. So help me out, because part of the reason why I could have dialed in this trip that I'm taking with this trip I'm taking on the Disney Treasure is a solo trip to decompress. I've been really running tooth and nail. I'm stressed, and so I'm just going to take a break, right?
Mhm.
Well, I was going to go Disney World, but I avoided it because I want to hear from you guys. What was it like with all the construction?
When we were there,
Listen, I did not expect. I actually go to Disney solo quite often, and very similarly to you, I've been down there the last couple times because I just was sort of burnt out, and so I just needed to be there, right? And so I'll do less in the happy place, right?
Yeah.
I will say that I have been down there. I'd say probably 4 or 5 times in the last 3 months. I have not been bothered by the construction necessarily. I will say my fantastic sense of direction fails me, and I often get turned around because of all the walls and stuff. And so I'm stopping and I'm looking around to see where I'm at, and I oftentimes get lost. What I would say is, from the perspective of a frequent visitor, I'm not bothered by it, because if it's something I can't do this time, I'll be back soon enough. I struggle for people. I struggle to tell people it would be their first trip to go right now. Because the value for the cost right now feels a little iffy to me, because of all the construction and the things that are closed, and it can be just minor things. The last time we were there, we stayed at Pop Century, and I knew this going into it, so this is not me, but the Skyliner was down for maintenance, and the chaos that causes, even though they do a really good job of trying to tell people it's going to be down, this is what you're going to do. The number of people that swear up and down they did not know about it and that it was the worst experience they've ever had is, like, for me, that's who I often look at it from a point of view of people who might not have been yet, or this might be their sort of once in a lifetime trip. And I typically will say, hold off for a little while.
Okay.
I will say, if you're going in January,
You going to say, Tim?
I was just going to say,
Did you mainly go to EPCOT?
no, we actually did. We did everything but Animal Kingdom. No one really.
Oh, okay.
And we were actually there when the Zootopia movie debuted, and we didn't want to wait in that long of a line. And my daughter loves Zootopia. It's not a big movie to me, so it was good either way. I'll catch it. We'll catch it at some point. It's one of those things. I know we're going to see it at some point. I didn't get to see it
I
then.
did see the new show in the Tree of Life. I went and saw that the last time I was there. The Zootopia show that has replaced It's Tough to Be a Bug. Super cute show. And they've kept a lot of the elements that were sort of near and dear from It's Tough to Be a Bug, and they've reinvented them in a different way, but very
fit into Zootopia.
cool.
So you have bugs in Zootopia stinging you in the hiney?
It was cute. The storyline was cute. Of course, the 3D is always fun. And I love watching the littles, reach out to grab something.
Oh, yeah.
Or, they were fun. But if she's a fan, I think she would enjoy the show. I was not a fan of the movie, and I loved the show. I thought it was really cute.
Okay. Nice. Cool. What do you guys think about? I was just saying, what do you guys think about the taking away the 3D from things like Remy? Has anybody done that since that's went back to 2D?
Remy was never my favorite ride. I know. I don't understand the line for it. I'd rather wait in the same line for one of the martinis at the little kiosk near that to ride the ride. So I am not the target audience.
Priorities. I'm saying. Let's pray.
I'm not the target audience for that ride. But I can't actually speak to whether or not I like it or don't like it, because I have not ridden it since then.
Okay. I just want.
And I love that ride. So, but I haven't had a chance to ride it yet. So I'm a little apprehensive about it, what it's going to be like. But I'm going to hold my opinion till I see it. It's not fair to make judgments based on YouTubers and other people's opinions. You need to go and experience and then decide for yourself. So I'll get there. Hopefully this next year, with some of my extra time that Carrie can't go, I'll still get to go. So
there you go. She'll kick you out of the house. You'll go, no, I'm just going to go check out some Ratatouille adventure. Remy's Ratatouille.
I feel that way. Brad, about the Rock and Roller Coaster redo. And to be fair, I love the Muppets. I love them. I don't know that I love them on this ride. So, but I'm trying to be like you, Brad.
Until we see it, yeah.
Not be the designated driver, but I'm trying to be like you in that I don't pass judgment too early.
Okay. Don't take my job.
I don't understand how they're going to work Muppets into this particular. It's very odd. It's very square peg round hole to me.
Yeah.
I will come clean. I will come clean right now. I had never done Rock and Roller Coaster.
Really?
Never.
Turn your camera off right now.
All right. I'm out.
Turn in your card.
Is it because of your size? My son-in-law My son-in-law is like 6'7", 370 pounds. He hasn't ridden it either.
I will say no, it was because
It's
it
just-
went upside down.
Huh?
So I never tried it. Although I will say,
Yeah.
I will talk about something size-wise, because why not? So years ago, I think it was maybe one of the first time I was taking my son to Dinosaur, actually. And we're walking down the steps going to the cars, and I see a larger lady. She's struggling to get in to the seat. And I'm watching going, this isn't going to be good. I'm going to have to do the walk of shame out of here. No reason for a walk of shame. I'm just saying. I got it in there. I sat down, buckled up. It was fine. So it's
It's like, she's bigger than I thought you would.
no. I think it just depends on how you're.
Been struggling because I could have been standing next to her now that I'm 68 years old, and I'm struggling for a different reason. My babe, my neck, my joints, my knee.
I will say I did worry about Guardians of the Galaxy also. No problem. So they were doing a pretty good job with that kind of thing.
They have those out front now to sort of test. I think that's brilliant instead of waiting in line and
It
getting to
is.
the front of the walk.
It is.
Yeah.
I'd rather just wait in the line, get in the car, and see, because I can squeeze in there enough for that lap bar to close. Send me off, and if I make it back,
And
we know.
And I'm just going to go out on a limb and tell you, if I was a travel agent booking you, Tim, I would probably tell you, I think you'd be surprised if you can ride Guardians and you enjoyed it. Rock and Roller Coaster won't be bad.
That's true.
Right.
There was a lot of spinning. I'm not a.
Guardians can be tricky.
Yeah. I'm not.
Guardians is by far my favorite ride in any park right now. Hands down.
Oh, I can see that totally. Because I've never been a coaster person. So, Disney coasters, for the most part, aren't tall.
Right.
I went to Cedar Point once, and I went to
Entertainment ones. They're not.
Right. I went to a roller coaster. It didn't look big because it was next to the massive coasters they have at Cedar Point. I got halfway up there, and I was saying words I really shouldn't be saying anywhere. So it was an adventure. I apologize to children that might have been within earshot of me. I was hanging on. Of course, people I were with were laughing at me. So there's that. Not that I'm still scarred.
I think that ride it's smooth, it's fun, unfortunately Joe's not with us tonight, but I had the opportunity to meet him in Epcot and spend the day with him the last time I was there, and so we actually lightning laned so that we could ride it, and then we ended up getting to ride it twice, and so we were placing bets on which song we were going to get.
Oh, what'd you get?
And we had a lot of fun trying to figure out what song we were going to get, which was a lot of fun.
Which song did you end up getting?
We got September once, and I'm trying to think of what the second song that we got was, because it was the one he hates.
Let's see.
I had a great ride photo of him sitting in there like this.
I see Joe not liking, I wouldn't say Tears for Fears.
I think it is Tears for Fears. I could be wrong, but I'm almost certain it's Tears for Fears. Yeah.
See, for me, Guardians.
It was so fun to ride that with him.
And for me, Guardians is the only ride in Disneyland besides Mission to Mars that's ever made me sick.
Okay.
Really?
Well, and
Like,
that's because what you described. I rode it twice in a row. I rode it twice in a row. It was a time when you could actually pull it off. So I got on, I rode it. That was cool. I got on again, and that looking and it's like, oh man, this is doing the work on me. I'm gonna have to sit down for a while.
Has it been your experience that it matters where you sit, like front, back, middle, kind of thing?
It does. Well, I will say that because I'm trying to remember where it was on that one. I rode differently the three times I've ridden it, and I never had an issue. So, I think was I front? No, I was in the back. I think it was in the back.
So I have friends, and they are back seat or nothing. They are at the back of the row. They are the back of the line, or they will not ride. Like, they will wait as long as it takes to be sat at the back, and they swear that is the place to be.
Okay.
Well, was that because of the feeling, or because that's what they like?
Yes, they say it's much faster that way.
Huh.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that's
Yeah,
the
that was
time
probably it then. Yeah, but I still love it. It's great. Hey, I'm not gonna. There aren't many rides in Disney World I'll bypass. If I could ride it, I'm riding it. I mean,
The humor to me also, I love that humor. And I get not irritated, but irritated. I get irritated when people are like, they should just let you skip the pre-show and go right through if you want to. And I'm like, if that is how you think about things, you're in the wrong park.
Yes.
Go to a park that is Cedar Point.
There you go.
Exactly.
That's just, I'm like, you're missing the whole point.
Right.
It's part of the story.
It's storytelling.
Setting a scene. Exactly. Yep.
And listening to the banter and the bringbacks towards the end of the ride where they come full circle. And I find the humor just really enjoyable.
You would think the teens would enjoy it.
Yeah. Which is the exact reason why I absolutely love Guardians of the Galaxy and Disneyland way better than Tower of Terror.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It is so
I've not
much.
I've not gotten to ride it at Disneyland.
Oh, you got to when you get out there. Because what you just described, imagine the thrill and the motion of riding Tower of Terror, but now you're laughing the whole cotton picking time because every time the door opens up, it's the raccoon and they're joking and they're mad at each other and slapping each other and then you're down to the next one but it's this whole and it sets it up in the pre-show and then when you finally take off every time it opens it's building on the story and building on the story and by the time you get done you've just like you've laughed and screamed so much that I don't really scream
Right.
yeah
Oh, I do.
right is
But I love that storyboarding. I love the story. And that's the reason I love that ride. It's the reason I love the sing-along, the Frozen sing-along, because I love it. It has nothing I love the music, but I love the humor of the historians and how they play off of one another. And I would go see that show just to hear the improv because I think they're absolutely hilarious.
that's awesome.
Just those hidden gems that people don't think about.
As long as we're on, I'm going to ask, how do you feel about that compared to Tron? That they kind of came out around the same time, kind of the same kind of vehicles, sort of, kind of. It doesn't spin, but you know what I'm saying? Unique vehicles.
Tron is cool. Tron is fun. It's exhilarating. It's fast. It's short, but not short. But love it. But I would say again, if I'm just there for the thrill, I'm probably going to go to Universal or I'm probably going to go to Cedar Point or something like that. I think it's a great ride. I think it's like from a ride perspective, it's done really well. But I would, if somebody said, I'm going to give you a pass to ride either one, hands down, Guardians of the Galaxy every time.
Nice. I will say because
and I'm kind of the flip-flop.
Really? You prefer the Tron?
Yeah, and once again, very much what she said. I love them both.
Yeah,
but I love Guardian. I love Tron. But maybe it's because that's my. I'm an older guy. Tron was really kind of. I don't know. Was that a big thing to you, Rebecca, early on when it first came out?
Not as much. I actually liked Tron when I got old. Like when I saw it as an adult, like an older adult than I did the first time I saw it. My son adores it.
But let me just say though, because of the length, I actually should correct myself. Because of the length, if I had to pick one or the other, I probably would pick Guardians 2. I like Tron better. It's just so short for the amount of time you have to invest into getting on it. But that is a ride where it absolutely matters where you ride. Absolutely. Ride in the back.
Yes.
Because all the stuff that's happening on the sides, you won't see it if you're up front.
I will say,
turning your head like this the whole time. But if you're in the back, you're seeing them race by you, and you're part of the storyline. If you're in the front, you're not part of the storyline.
I will say, when we rode Tron, sidewalk, there was no way I was going to ride a bike and have the thing close over me and go through without me following
my cart.
So I was in the car in the back, like Santa Claus, because it's kind of like Santa and the reindeer with the motorcycles.
Yeah.
And
that's what my son-in-law did.
Yeah, it was totally fun. It was totally comfortable. It was fine. But I'm like looking at this going, it's like a high-tech Santa Claus back here. I should have handed out gifts after the ride.
That is hilarious.
On Dasher. Glad you didn't whip somebody in the head.
That's right.
Rough.
Oh, but it was a good time. That it was short.
Yeah.
What's it? What did you height of what? Santa Claus?
What's that?
What did you call it?
A hypersonic Santa Claus or whatever what you mean, sir?
Hypersonic Santa. That's what I don't have yet.
Oh, maybe it was high-tech Santa, being led by Tron cycles.
Santa.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of favorites, not favorites, I have a new favorite restaurant. I bet you thought I was going to say bar, didn't you? Absolutely not. I do have a new favorite restaurant.
Where is it?
Oh. It is, for me, it is one of the perfect combinations. And it is at the restaurant that I swore and has been for so long at the very bottom of my choice list. And that is at Coronado Springs. Toledo has
Yes, that's on my list to try.
Never been.
quickly risen to become one of my probably my top restaurant. And it's such a great night to pair with. You get there, you go over to the lounge at Dahlia, have a drink, or just hang out for a little bit out on the balcony where they have all the seating outside, which is absolutely stunning, overlooks the park, and then a dinner at Toledo. And it has truly become one of my favorite ways to spend an evening at Disney, not in the parks.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you, Coronado Springs has become a great
reason that's the.
I would say so. They do sort of a prefix, sort of a tasting meal, which I absolutely loved, and I was a little hesitant to do it because I am now officially gluten-free, and I think we all know and can sing the praises of Disney when it comes to allergies and things like that. Toledo literally took it a step further for me, and I have to say, everything I had there was literally nothing on the menu that they told me I couldn't have. Like, they would make anything I wanted. They would make sure they could make it gluten-free and I could have it. And when we did the prefix, they made sure that everything they brought out was fine for me to eat. And if the person that I was there with, if there was something that they either had to omit or leave out so that I could have it, they would bring them a one all to themselves that had whatever it was in it. So we each got like our own thing. The bread was the best bread I've ever eaten in my whole life. And the service, I've been there 4 times now, and every time I've been there, the service has been impeccable. So,
Wow.
Not something I would have anticipated really enjoying, but have found that I've kind of gone a little cold on California Grill as of late. And this is sort of my new, this is the experience that I've kind of replaced it with, I think.
Excellent.
I think Coronado Springs is kind of a hidden gem. A lot of people don't really think of it. They consider it a moderate, but once you get there, it's like a full-fledged resort that you could, it's gorgeous.
Mm.
Have you tried the Three Bridges?
Beautiful. I love Three Bridges.
Oh, see?
Yeah. Three Bridges, and the new one over at the tower at the Polynesian, the outdoor one, the lounge there.
Oh, at the DVC tower?
Yeah, there's a new outdoor lounge there. And it was amazing as well.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah, we took the boat over from Magic Kingdom one afternoon just to, just because we could. And sat outside there, and it was one of the days that was sort of cooler in Florida, so they were still seating outside, but they had their heaters going, and it was just the most pleasant experience right there on the water. Yeah, it was quite lovely.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah, lots of changes, lots of new things, lots of things going away and closing.
Right. We're in another one of those transitions, it looks like. It's going to go on for a couple of years.
We really are.
Hotels are changing. A lot in the parks are changing. That's one of the reasons with a lot of my clients. It's like, listen, you'll love Disney World no matter what. Mm-hmm. If this is the first time you've ever gone, and you feel like it's going to be a one and done kind of thing for you, you're not going to be able to go back soon. Honestly, I'd say wait just a little bit longer, because there's a lot of stuff that's going to get done, and when it gets done, we're going to be back up and running 110%. It's going to be pretty impressive.
Now, I don't know what's going to come out, but I'm thinking D23 is going to have some good announcements this year.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I think we're going to get some good stuff. I think, we've got new leadership coming in this month, right?
Yeah.
How excited are we about Josh?
I'm excited.
Okay, here's the thing, because we all know who I am. I'm excited. I also am trying to determine if I think I'm excited because I just think he is beautiful and I just want to look at him as it's just me. Or if
I don't have that problem.
I get it a lot. I get it all the time.
Neither of you would understand this.
I believe you. You say he's cute. I believe you.
He's adorable.
I think he is like Ken Barbie doll hands. Like it's almost fake. I'm just like, are you real? Are you AI?
Maybe he's an animatronic.
Maybe. And
And I've never had a chance to really spend time with him, personally one-on-one, but I've been in events and things up close in situations, and he's just the kind of genuine Disney fan, kid in a toy store. You get that feeling from him. And I feel like that's what we've been lacking. We've had the businessman.
Yes.
Now we got the guy who loves Disney.
And the parks.
I have
And the parks.
almost dangerously high hopes for him. Like I'm having to sort of like rein myself in because I don't want to be, but I sense, like Brad said, I sense that he is a genuine fan, right? Like it's not a business proposition. He's a fan first and a businessman second. Like I think he will do well by the company, but I think he has a genuine heart for the parks.
Yes.
And for me, in where I am in my stage of life and, everything like that, like the parks to me take precedence over the movies and the merch and things like that. So I'm hopeful.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know the amount of times we'd see him in social media just taking pictures with fans. I mean, he done with several people we've had on, Resort Loop who have been on our page and things. I'm like, that's amazing. He takes that kind of time out and he does it, I don't know, multiple times whenever he's in the parks. He's posted everywhere.
Yeah.
Now the real test, the litmus test, is going to be how he's able to steer. Maybe and honestly, he may have to interject and get involved. Steer some of these updates so that they're really aha moments like Avatar instead of meh like Tiana.
Yeah.
And that's the key. If he can bring it home for the I always mess up, Villain's Land. Oh my gosh. If he brings Villain's Land strong, if he manages to get that Cars changed and get people who are upset over losing their river to really love that experience and steer those things, man, the sky's the limit.
Yeah. I think we'll get a sense of that in D23.
Do you sense the smaller things, right? Some of the smaller things that we've lost over time, the perks or the little plus ones. I wonder if, for whatever reason, he strikes me as someone who might sort of understand the nuance of adding those back in on some level. And I would love to see that. Whether it's at a DVC level or an annual pass holder level or just as a guest level, I would like to see that. I mean, I know, he's still running a company and still a board that he has to answer to, but I would love to see some of those things that have been stripped away over the past few years added back in.
I know whenever you see
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh no, what we got going on?
That you guys have ever met my princess, the queen.
Let's meet her.
I think we met her in person once, I feel like.
I know.
Yeah, we met at Disney World.
Oh, did we?
Disneyland.
That's right. Because we went to the, oh, goodness gracious. Because there's at the run. When we ran for the race.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, and we went out afterwards with you and Joe. And, yeah.
Yep.
We did.
Yep.
You got to meet her. Tim never met her.
I did.
You again.
Tim doesn't care.
I don't, but Brad married up. I could tell he married up.
I did. I do.
It's lovely to see it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Speaking of the Disney running,
Yes,
to
let's
take
get into
just
that.
a real quick shout out to our friend Jeff Galloway, who passed away recently. And what a incredible member of the Run Disney community.
Wow.
What a loss, but what a legacy. I mean, I don't think any of us could hope to leave a bigger legacy than that man, and the lives that he touched and influenced. And seeing the princess this weekend with all the memorials and the homage that they were paying to him, that was really good to see and heartwarming. But he will be greatly missed. So just a quick shout out to him.
He inspired a lot of people to run.
He did, and he made it, the Run Disney community is so centered around everyone can do it, right? Everyone is welcome, everyone can, participate. And he made that so easy and so attainable, I feel like. And I got a chance to speak with him in an expo one year, and he, not really knowing who he was at the time, but boy, did I go figure it out, because he was just so charismatic and just so contagious that I wanted to know more about him. So he will be missed, but I am grateful for that legacy that he's leaving behind. And I know people will carry that on. So,
and I could tell you, Carrie, my wife and I, we're living proof of the impact. We could have never finished that race. We couldn't have, without the expertise he provided in the training programs that he did. That took two people who were not runners, who had no business even trying to prep for a half marathon. And, we ran it twice. So, and it was really because of him. Just because of him.
Yeah. I'm grateful for that. I think that embodies that Disney, circling back to Josh, I hope that sense of community and belonging, and yep. I want that to be prevalent again.
Yes.
Yep. All right. And that's the feeling you get, right, with him, that's possible. We'll see. But
yeah. I see so many pictures of him, walking right through walking through the parks with one of those like trash grabbers.
Oh,
and that always speaks volumes to me, right?
Absolutely.
I just, and he just is always, you see a little video of him that somebody's taking candidly, and you just get the impression that he's always looking around. He's always thinking, he's always imagining.
And listening to who he's talking to.
And he's engaging.
Yes.
He's always engaging. Always.
He's not looking past somebody when he's talking to them.
Awesome. Yeah. I think he's got a great background. He's young-ish. I'm not sure how old he is, but I think he's fairly young.
Yeah.
But I can't wait.
I know.
I'm very excited. And when does he take the position? Is it this month?
I think it's technically, I think maybe he is now, but I think Iger's hanging on to the end of the year just for a transition period, I believe.
Okay.
So awesome. Guys, I think we need to just kind of wrap it up here. I think this is a good place to stop the show for today, because I'm hoping to do this again in a couple weeks.
Maybe with Joe.
Oh, Joe, shout out to Joe Quattrochi, by the way. Original Super Looper.
Yeah.
Original Super Looper, Joe Quattrochi.
Missed you, Joe.
Yeah, he had a face plastic surgery. You won't look the same.
He looks a lot like Josh Tomorrow now.
Was that kind of surgery? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I got a nose job.
No, Joe's perfect.
But, Tim, I'm so excited.
Oh, same. Guys, thanks for joining me today. Rebecca, where can somebody find you?
Oh, I'm everywhere. I am on Facebook. I am on Instagram. I am even on TikTok, for goodness sake. Everything is still Tequila Becca. And if you can't find me in one of those places, come find me at La Cava. I will be there. I will be there very soon in 2 weeks. So if you see me in the parks, give me a shout. I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, let's all go.
I know. Everybody's going to come find me.
Oh, Brad, where can people find you?
So most of my time I'm spent either in Family Fun Travels by Brad, but maybe if you'll come visit me, like and subscribe, you'll inspire me to get busy. I've got about 12 trips I need to get done I started a YouTube. Yeah, there you go. Right there. I have a YouTube travel channel that my wife and I started. It's a blast. We haven't got a lot done yet, but it's I think you'll enjoy it. It's Scrapbook Travels. So you go to Scrapbook Travels on YouTube and you can see some of our trips. And I'm getting ready going to be on this trip. I'm taking all my camera gear with me to really spend a lot of time to film and get stuff done on the treasure. I'm hoping to put together a good one for the treasure. So
Wonderful. Well, Brad, give me the information. We'll put that in the show notes for everybody.
yeah, you bet.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Again, I'm Tim Scott. You can find me over at ResortLoop.com. Our Facebook group is Looper Nation Live. Everybody, you've been listening to The Gateway to the Magic.
See you.
Bye-bye. See you, everybody.